let's fall in love. Love. Let's fall in love.
Welcome back, everyone. Marcelo is my name. I'm the niche fragrance collector. I love niche perfumery that is connected to a place.
We are in Florence. The collection we are talking about today, Profumo di Firenze, is absolutely dedicated to our origin and especially to a famous person, let's say. Okay?
Dante.
Dante is a fantastic poem who wrote the Divine Comedy. It was the first one who didn't write into Latin but into Italian.
So this is back in the 1300.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put a date here. This is medieval times.
Yeah, medieval, for sure.
They would write in Latin.
Yeah.
But Dante chose to
write in Italian.
In the Tuscan dialect,
yeah,
which became the Italian language. Profumo di Firenze wanted to celebrate Dante, wanted to celebrate the son of Florence with a collection with key parts of the Divine Comedy.
The collection is made by 6, launched in June last year. Great results in the market because all the parfum with a very accessible price.
The Bois 1920 group of fragrances, Olfatology, Bois 1920, and now Profumo di Firenze.
Yeah.
If you are new to niche, start here. There is something for everybody.
Yeah.
You'll find that you now have very deep perfumes, beautiful evolution on the fragrance notes, and also the price. I honestly feel that the value that you're given to the perfume lover is exceptional.
With these 6 fragrances, we identify 6 olfactory families.
Yes.
So there are no like similar fragrances, actually perfumes, in the Dante collection.
Right.
Let's talk about NIVEUS. NIVEUS is the fragrance dedicated to paradise. Shall we spray?
Let's do it.
All right.
2 sprays. 3 sprays.
It gives you an idea of comfort between the fragrance and your mood. And this is the most important thing because it gives you like the idea to be in the heaven.
I was going to say, this is an interpretation of heaven.
Yeah.
So citrus notes.
Floral.
Some florals in there. I'm guessing that there are woods, but there are like a sandalwood or a softer sort of wood.
Musk at the end. So it gives like the idea of cleanness, pureness.
Yeah. This is comfortably easy, a day-to-day fragrance. This would be easy to
wear.
Yeah,
of course.
Going out.
Gentlest for sure.
Absolutely.
Top notes: bergamot, sweet orange, Anurka apple. Heart: magnolia, neroli, peony, saffron, and white sage. Dry down: vanilla, tonka beans, vetiver, and musk. It's slightly powdery, bits. I mean, that's the combination of the ingredients that gives like a powdery idea. It's the mix of the components that gives that.
Very easy wear, comfortably unisex. So heaven. This is heaven?
I would pass from paradise to purgatory. Okay?
So purgatory, meaning that you're waiting to be judged.
Exactly.
Boom, boom, good, bad, we'll find out. It should have a mixture of heaven because maybe you're okay.
Yeah.
But it should also have a mixture of
something
not so good.
Yeah, exactly. The fragrance name is PECCATUM. PECCATUM is sin.
Yeah.
So you are guilty
of something.
Yeah.
I could be in purgatory. I could live in purgatory. I wouldn't have a problem. I'm getting particular notes, and I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm curious to know what, but I'm getting a particular feeling of it.
Yeah.
And you know what I love? I think it does have a balance between the more heavier components.
Yeah.
But there is that
a dash of brightness.
There is something else that's pushing it away. There are a complexity of notes. Top notes, earthy notes with mineral and saffron. Damascus rose, in the heart, leather, tobacco, incense, labdanum, and patchouli. In the dry down, vetiver, amber, and leather.
Yeah, so definitely it's a very complex and unique fragrance.
You know, the funny thing is, I was going to say earlier leather. So leather, I feel, has a particular presence in this fragrance here.
Yeah.
See, I like leather fragrances, but this is not overtly leather. This is actually a very gentle, very soft leather.
Soft one, yeah, exactly.
PECCATUM means sin.
Yeah.
And you think if it's sin, there should be some darkness in there, but there's not too many.
Not too many. Yeah.
No.
The ingredients are very, very balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say comfortably masculine, feminine. So it doesn't, it's very much centered in the middle. It doesn't, even though there are leather notes, leather sometimes can be perceived a little bit more masculine. This is easily, a woman could wear this
very
without,
wearable, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's your longevity? What do you find the longevity? Because these are all,
24 hours.
these are all eau de parfum, yeah?
Yeah. All the parfum. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna get good longevity, normally 20% oils.
Yeah.
Yeah, PECCATUM.
Yeah.
I would recommend it. Easy wear for both men and women.
Yeah. Easy wear you mentioned. Let's spray the easiest wearable fragrance, Viandante.
What does that mean?
Viandante is a character that Dante, during his journey, finds in the purgatory. Very fruity. You can find like easily several fruits notes inside.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel that your fragrances have quite a bit of berry tones. There's a few of the fragrances in your collection that you seem to like berries as one of your key notes in there, like raspberry.
Something that the markets wide
Right,
is
okay.
requiring. Here is like a basket of fruits. Top, pear, peach, raspberry, currants, passion fruits, and lemon. Heart, lily of the valley, patchouli, dry down, sandalwood, and vanilla. So the berry is still, raspberry is still.
But as Simone said, a basket of fruits,
Yeah.
very wearable. Again, when you think of all these notes like that, you think a bit more feminine leaning.
Absolutely.
But I could wear this.
Yeah.
I wanted to put it on skin because sometimes I find that a lot of heavy fruity notes does lean a bit more feminine.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how it performs on me. I tend to have my musk pops out a lot more. My masculine comes out a lot more. So I want to see the reaction.
Yeah.
So the fruitiness is definitely there. The peach note. Now that I've got peach in my brain,
Yeah.
yes, I can peach and pear.
Very energetic.
This is a summer fragrance. This is happiness.
Happiness.
There is a
Good
certain
stuff.
there's
Good
a
work,
certain
yeah.
joy
Yeah.
in the fragrance.
Yeah. So but probably the
fragrance.
Viandante will be judged in favor. I mean, just to be in a positive way.
Right.
Just to.
So he's gonna make it to heaven.
Yeah, probably.
He'll make it to heaven. With a fragrance like this, you want to be in heaven. So we're going into hell.
Yeah.
How many layers in hell?
3.
There were 3 layers in hell.
Yeah.
So the center being where the devil is.
Devil, yes, yeah. So over there, I mean, you are not. I mean, you didn't behave in the right way according to what Dante.
Yeah. And I love that a lot of Dante's, he was based on Christian beliefs. So,
Yes,
he
definitely.
was influenced by
The Catholic vision.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's his interpretation of all of that.
Absolutely.
All right, so the first degree of hell, here we go. So we would assume there would be incense, oud, or much
Dark
much heavier notes.
side. Yeah.
I'm getting spicy. I'm getting,
Incense.
okay.
Yeah. So it reminds you. I mean, it's not that dark atmosphere because there is a touch of citrus notes
Right.
at the top.
Man, I'm getting a very clear clove note.
Yeah.
So sometimes you think heavy notes, very heavy, dark, tend to be more masculine leaning.
But it's not.
But it's
Actually,
not.
I mean, it's not the intention of our company because our focus is just to give a chance to everybody to wear our fragrances.
Yes,
Because our focus is just a genderless one, unisex.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Top notes of orange, geranium, and maritime pine. In the heart is incense and davana. Then in the dry down, Virginia, cedarwood, and sandalwood.
Yeah.
Davana is like a
It's a very expensive ingredients just to be processed into the
into a fragrance.
Yes.
It's got like a citrus note on the opening. I'm not detecting it. You know, as soon as it opens, it says incense. I get a very distinct clove note, so I find that there's a spiciness to it.
It is. It is. At the end, the focus is just to bring you guys into a darkness atmosphere, but lemon and some like this slash of citrus stuff
Yeah.
makes like the fragrance very easy to very comfortable to wear
Yeah.
every day.
The name of the fragrance is OBSCURUS,
Still Latin word.
which means darkness.
Darkness.
So you have to understand that there is a semblance of darkness to the fragrance.
Exactly. The way of how we thought to express our emotion, you know, and the Dante's emotion as well.
This would be a great winter fragrance. This
Yeah.
would work well cooler months, I find that incense fragrance on a cold day is perfect.
Perfect.
It radiates off my skin so much better. I find that in summer it's a little bit too heavy, but in winter it really projects itself.
Yeah. Then we're gonna clean, let's say, our nose with the second in the ranking.
Okay.
It's called MATELDA.
MATELDA. So where are we moving to now? Are we in the divine?
We are in
comedy?
the paradise.
Oh, we're back in paradise.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Dante, meets Matilda.
Yes.
Is a lady. Is a beautiful lady that inspires him just to,
To do good.
Yeah.
So you would think, so if it's Matilda, my assumption would be some floral notes, some...
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this would be beautiful.
I
This
mean,
would be welcoming.
Yeah. Before we talk it about like a basket of fruits, here is like an entire bouquet of flowers.
This is not your traditional floral.
No.
I'm getting like a boozy note on the opening, like a cognac.
The bouquet of several florals that we're gonna see the factory pyramid together is the principle, is the core of the fragrance.
But there is a sweetness in here.
Yeah.
There is a...
Because Matilda gives this emotion to Dante of sweetness, of be very kind.
Right. Of goodness.
Goodness, yeah.
Actually, this would be beautiful. I'm going to say I would love to spray this on my wife and see how it would react on her skin.
Yeah. She will
She's
love
off
it.
camera looking at me.
She will love it.
Actually, you can pick up the smell, can't you?
Yeah. White grapefruit and peach blossom. Balsam of Peru, violets, benzoin and chamomile. Dry down, sandalwoods, vanilla, musk and tonka bean.
So vanilla is definitely it plays
It's
in
part
there.
of, yeah.
Funny, I said cognac, but it's not boozy as in like a traditional whiskey. But there is something, there's a sweetness.
Yes, you mentioned vanilla.
I did.
It plays a key role here.
Yeah.
And chamomile as well.
Interesting chamomile.
Yeah.
So this one here. Grazie.
Prego.
Beautiful. Yeah. It's a bit more feminine leaning.
Definitely. But
You say
yeah, it's still wearable for anybody.
anybody.
Yeah.
And I think on a woman,
Yeah.
this would be intoxicating. So if you were going on a first
Very sensual.
on a first date, very sensual. I love the Italian coming out. If you go out on a first date,
Yeah.
this would be beautiful.
Yeah.
On skin to smell this.
She will attract you, definitely. 100%. Yeah.
You'd fall in love as soon as you know.
Yeah.
Because the Italians, they give one kiss or two kisses?
Two.
Two. Oh, right.
Yeah.
So two kiss, but, and that's it.
That's it.
You're in love.
Yeah. So it's called 25 of March.
Okay, yeah.
It's written with Latin.
Marzo.
Marzo. Yeah.
With the XX5.
Yeah.
Okay. That's to celebrate.
When, probably Dante started to write the poem.
Right.
It's a very, very important day.
In a way, it commemorates Dante himself.
Yes.
And it commemorates...
The room, actually, the atmosphere when we image Dante started to write, like with for sure, like a darkness room with a candle.
Right.
And the atmosphere is that.
So it's the perception of where he was writing,
Yeah.
where this came to be.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Another good one. I haven't experienced this one on skin. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm getting fruit notes again. Is there fruit in this?
There are some fruit notes as
Right.
well. Part of like gourmand fragrance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is when you said there was a candle, I was thinking more heavier notes, a little bit of darkness, but there's no darkness here. It's actually a celebration.
A celebration of how important was that date was.
This is very comfortably masculine, feminine. Actually, this is what you do. So the girls would wear
Matilda.
And the boys would wear
25 of March.
Marzo.
25 March.
25 Marzo. Actually, I like this one.
Yeah.
Opening notes, rose, coffee with fresh spices. In the heart, incense, leather, oud, and saffron. Then in the dry down, sandalwood, musk, and vanilla. You know what I love? There's no fruit notes. And maybe it's the interplay of the rose with the coffee. Because I know that with Hurua, there's also that interplay of rose and coffee.
Yeah.
And to my nose, it gives me a fruity bouquet.
Yeah.
So here again,
And if we compare this with the Sacro Profano of Bois 1920, the ingredients, I mean, there are some ingredients in common. I mean, I'm just mentioning oud, rose, and saffron.
Right.
But the result is different. It's how to balance and how you, I mean, the fragrance initiates. Because if it starts with rose, the result is totally different.
this is incredible.
Yeah.
People, don't look at notes. I mean, if I look at notes, incense, oud, leather,
You may, like...
you get the wrong impression.
Exactly.
Whereas this, and we said before, this is a gourmand fragrance, but it's not overtly, there's no caramel, there's no...
Exactly. You might be confused if you look at, just simply look at the notes.
I need it on skin.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Two sprays.
At least.
At least 2 sprays.
Yeah.
On skin, the oud's coming out a bit
Yeah.
more.
Because it's so particular components that, as we mentioned before, if you spray on the skin, the
rose.
result is totally different.
Absolutely. On skin, it's much more complex. I can feel the atmosphere of being in the room. I can sense the leather component.
The leather, yeah.
I can sense the oud, I guess the oud reflecting the darkness, or I mean, he wrote this in the 1300s, medieval.
Totally different stuff, you know, respect to nowadays. But the leather,
But it's happy.
yeah.
But there's a happiness in here, so it's not a heavy fragrance at all. 25 de Marzo for the boys,
Yeah.
because there is a little bit more on the oud, the incense, the leather, a bit more on that masculine.
And Matilda for
The girls.
Girls.
Couples, husband, wife, whatever, this would work magic.
Yeah.
What's the best seller? So what's the one that really...
The Matilda and Viandante.
So that's the Dante collection. So we have to talk about Buontalenti. I mean,
Yeah.
this is another Profumo di Firenze.
It's part of the same brand, Profumo di Firenze. The collection is different because before,
This is Dante.
exactly, that one is called Firenze collection.
So in the Firenze collection, there's a celebration of key notes
Yeah.
that Florence is known
Yeah.
for. What's Buontalenti? What is that?
Buontalenti was a genius at that time. Was a creator, was a painter, was a sculptor, but was very, fit with recipe like kitchen and culinary stuff. Buontalenti is how we in Florence, we name the ice cream. So if you come to Florence and you jump into an ice cream shop...
you don't call it ice cream.
No,
Gelato,
gelato.
please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You will look at and the tasters available, the available tasters, and you will find written Buontalenti because it's how we want to remind him.
If you like gourmand, you need to stop,
And
go look for Buontalenti,
Yeah.
because this is a gourmand dream.
Yeah. There is a really good combination between the fruity notes at the top and floral notes in the heart.
Think of whipped cream with vanilla, with fruits.
Yeah.
This is gourmand at its best. I love it. Look, it wasn't part of the collection, but I wanted to talk about it.
Of course.
It's one of the classics of Florence.
Yeah, and
So-
soon Buontalenti will be presented with the other bottle, with the same bottle of Dante Collection.
Right.
So, just to improve as much as possible, of course, the collection.
Buontalenti is a good seller for you guys.
Absolutely, yes.
Dante Collection, take your time. These are exceptional. You'll be impressed. I love the fact that, as Simone was saying, it covers all parts of the olfactory family.
That's
so if you, depending on what you like, you'll find something in that collection there.
Exactly.
Simone.
Thank you very much
This
for
man
your
is
time.
Awesome. This man is awesome.
Thank
He
you.
is the adopted son of the Gallardi family.
Several people mentioned that. Anyway,
And I appreciate your knowledge, I appreciate your time.
thank you very much for your time and for your professionalism.
Oh, my friend.
Yeah.
Everything for you. We'll see you guys all on the next episode.
Bye bye.